Alright, Schlockmeisters fans, going back to the late 80s here, we're going to watch a movie called NIGHTFLYERS. If you want to check this out yourself, there's a link down below to Amazon to buy the VHS tape. Let's watch. There's where our film starts. So this could be modern times.
Brandon called it the Vulcan, and after 12 years of research, he had plotted its flight path. He hoped to establish communication, and this meant chasing cryptic radio signals across the galaxy.
So it's space exploration.
Brandon had chartered us an ancient freighter called the NIGHTFLYER.
They're looking for something called the Vulcan by chasing radio signals across space.
The port officials had little information about it.
So the crew is on board the ship.
Something was odd about the ship, and we all sensed it. The Brannon had been evasive about our captain.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
And as of yet, there was no sign of him.
And that's Captain Mary Stewart narrating. Michael DeBar on the far left there, he plays John.
The man who brought us the crash of the Pleiades. You can read my mind anytime you like.
Wonder who does his clothes.
Their captain is named Royd, and he's a hologram.
Speaking, able to be in two places at once. No disrespect was intended.
None taken, surely.
Hey, wait a minute.
Brandon, this is twice. First, no research ship, and now a hologram instead of a crew. I don't operate like this.
Ever hear of knocking?
Hologram captain can show up anywhere on the ship. He's apparently on board, but he has some sort of disease that makes him unable to come out. He would die. He's got some sort of autoimmune deficiency or something. They're picking up signals.
John, what is it? I can't clear it. I just can't clear it.
Royd talking with Miranda, Captain Mary Stewart.
Body has no natural immunities. And the direct contact with humans would probably kill me. I came to a decision. When we return, I want you to take me off this ship.
But you'll die.
I would rather have 5 minutes living as a man than spend the rest of my life in this prison.
The ship is alive! It's a seething, malignant presence and it hates all of you!
We're going to find out that he's right.
Don't you believe me? It's alive!
The ship doesn't want Royd leaving. We'll find out why soon. In the meantime, this happens. The ship is not happy. Royd wants to know why.
Why are you doing this? I do not understand. This is because I want you to leave. It has nothing to do with the others.
We saw the guy from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air get his fingers chopped off in the recent scene. Here he is, putting him back on. Modern technology. And John sees this thing. Is it a ghost?
The computer is the problem. But the part he left out, you see, is that the computer is really Royd's mum. Yes. Through some kind of Esper technology, she transferred her consciousness and her will into the system's core. 11 years ago.
So before Royd's mom died, she transferred her essence basically into the computer. And now that her son wants to leave, of course, she doesn't want that to happen. So she's attacking the people and killing some. Now it kind of looks like John might be possessed or something.
When did he do it?
Why did you do this to me?
You saw Miranda was captured there by the possessed John, but she turns the tables on him. Computer does a number on him.
Miranda! I inherited her powers.
And the computer opens up one of the bay doors there. And all hell breaks loose. And they lose one of the crew women.
You've become an abomination! Go to hell! Where you belong!
They've got 3 hours to
If
fix the
the
ship.
bay cannot be patched within 3 hours, the ship will implode.
How do we know that son of a bitch is still on the
Royd's trying to help them, but they don't quite trust him. But now Royd has apparently left his wherever he is.
Miranda. I never imagined she would hurt you. Or anyone else.
So they get to work at fixing things.
You just get it done, man. It stinks, man. I'm telling you, it stinks. I'm telling you, I don't like it.
This isn't possible. I smashed the stone, Miranda. She should have died.
But the computer
Now you're just gonna have to believe me.
is alive.
I'm the only one who can stop her. I know what I have to do.
This is allegedly the Fulcrum, but it's a trick set up by the computer.
Take it easy, killer. You don't know what's on the other side of that wall.
Yeah, well, Centauri this.
That didn't work.
Damn it, Daryl. He's not even here.
It's a headless thing attacking him.
Hello, darling.
That sounds like John.
So good of you to come back, Daryl. This is a fine culinary instrument. You won't add a bit. You're alive? You think he can protect you?
So now it's basically Royd and Miranda trying to get out of there. And there's Mama. apparently this mama entity, whatever it is, can be killed with a knife. And our movie ends with Mama dying and our heroes escaping. To a 2018 TV series coming to you. Alright, let's talk about this movie, Night Flyers. The guy who wrote this thing, I think his name is like George R.R. Martin, something like that. He is the guy who I think is writing Game of Thrones, the episodes for that. And he wrote this as well. It was turned into a movie in 1987. It was like a short novella or something like that, maybe 1981, something. Stars Catherine Mary Stewart here, and what we have here is she's going out into space with a crew. They're trying to find the source of some sort of weird signals that are coming through space. Turns out the computer on board, it's hard to explain. So let's start over. The captain, his name is Royd. He appears by a hologram because he's got some sort of illness or something, and if he's exposed to real people, he could die because he's, I don't know, allergic to everything. Who knows? Whatever. He's got some sort of autoimmune problem. Prior to his mother dying, his mother apparently put her entire essence and soul into the computer on this ship. So Roy decides he's had enough of living on this ship. He lives like in a little bubble or something. And he wants to be off. He said, after this mission, I want you to take me off this ship. He tells Catherine Mary Stewart, Miranda. Of course, the computer overhears this, and the computer is jealous of that. You know, it's kind of like her son. And she decides to sabotage everything and start killing people. And basically we have the crew against the computer in this movie. That's pretty much it. You know, I found this movie. There's a movie I had on a VHS tape in the late 80s. I copied it off of cable, I think, taped it. I remember watching it somewhat at the time and being bored by it. I watched it several years later when I retaped it onto SP speed tape. Found it boring then, and I pretty much found it boring now too. It starts off slow. It gets a little better maybe in the last hour of the film. First half hour is kind of drags. But I don't know, it just wasn't all that interesting. Now, apparently, this little sci-fi novel is very popular. People like it, and the movie apparently didn't do it justice. Now, I also found out something interesting, that apparently the Sci-Fi Channel is going to be having a TV series starting this summer based on this movie. Not necessarily on the book, but it also says based on this movie. Go figure, right? It's a movie that's not even available on DVD. It was on VHS, obviously, in beta, but not on DVD. This is a DVD-R you're looking at here, so you're not going to be able to find this, obviously. I'll put the VHS link to Amazon down below if you want to buy that, but again, not available on DVD. So anyway, it's just kind of an odd little film. There's a little bit of gore, no nudity. You might have noticed the father from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is in here. He even says the F word at one point. And obviously Michael DeBar, who was a singer, British singer. He was in a power station. So anyway, it's an okay film, but it's just a little slow in my opinion. But let me know what you think about it if you've seen it. Check it out. It's probably streaming somewhere. Leave some comments down below. We'll talk about it. It's called Night Flyers. Watch it. Bye.